Good evening, everybody. Let's start with Knox County hosting perennial power Marceline. Knox County in red. Cedric Boone can't handle the bouncing ball. Marceline would take advantage. Michael Anders would bring him down. Marceline scored on his first play from scrimmage. Blake Linbaugh gets 6. The Knox County offense had its problems early on. Andrew Hodge gets a couple of yards while Marceline was in mid-season form. Andrew Edger and Jared Best combine. They make it look easy. That's a better connection than cellular today. Moving to the second quarter, it was more of the same. It's Power Football 101. Marceline wins it 42-8.
Two teams that aren't familiar with the term rebuilding met today in Palmyra is making hit the road for their season opener. Jacob Cassidy and Bradley Burkhart combined for the sack here on Palmyra's first possession of the game. Great way to open the season for the Tigers defense. Brennan Watts is going to haul back and find his man here. Watts with the catch. He's going to take the big hit from Zach Birch as he came out hard in week 1. Quick kick here is going to set Palmyra up in poor field position. Panthers would go 3 and out. That would set up a punt here from Palmyra that's going to be returned by Brennan Watts all the way back down to the 17-yard line. He's pointing out the blocks, picks up the key blocks right there. First touchdown of the season comes from Austin Harrison. Watch the great move here as my man keeps his feet going, hand on the ground. That's 7-0 Macon. The Tigers defense was stiff all night as they were all over the Palmyra Panthers. This one started late at 8 o'clock, so they are in the fourth quarter right now. Last update we had was 21-0 Macon.
The Iowa football season is a week away from starting, but there were plenty of scrimmages tonight. Let's start with Tama. And this one started out as a red versus white matchup for team drills, but once the first team offense got out there, it was the Isaiah Cox show. He has a big run here on the team's first drive where they actually were moving the ball. And then you see here, he almost breaks free on their second drive for a touchdown, but is brought down by his shoestrings almost there. And we can't forget about the first team defense. Sam Moreland gobbles up the runner on that play. And then eventually Isaiah Cox, a guy who had a lot of touchdowns for Ottumwa. Brock Hobwood, first-year QB, finds him in the flat, and he goes all the way to the promised land. Bad tackling from the scout defense there. The score wouldn't count because it's just a scrimmage, but still for Ottumwa fans, it was nice to see. Let's move to a team to the west. The Fairfield Trojans also held an intra-squad scrimmage of their own. There was a lot more scoring in this affair. A newcomer to the Trojans was the first guy to do it. For John Red has a 30-yard touchdown untouched here. He gets all the way into the end zone on that play. And then next time on the same drive, Dakota Nye is able to score of his own of a 32-yard touchdown. And then
Arias Crooksville starts his season bright and early tomorrow morning in Salem. They kick things off at 10:30. The Tigers have practiced around that time all summer, so it should not be a problem. The bottom line is it's time to play football.
We're definitely going to compete. All 4 quarters we're going to compete, and our opponents are going to know they played the Kirksville Tigers every Friday night.
Saturday, your opponent's going to be Salem, tough team, tough place to play. It's like a bowl or something down there, right?
Yeah.
It's a little different.
Yeah, they're a great community. They support their Tiger football too. They're Salem Tigers. So we're going to go into a hostile environment and hopefully come out victorious.
The attention of the fall is paid to the high school players, but a great high school tradition is built from the ground up.
Despite the attempts at forced changes to the opening week of the high school season, the Kirksville Youth Flag Football Program kicked off their 3rd season as 120 first through 4th graders fought the heat, humidity, and the sweat as they prepped for the first game under the Friday night lights.
Any great high school football programs are built with lots of kids, lots of numbers. And so what we're trying to do is get kids interested at a young age, parents interested at a young age, so it's something that they want to do all the way through high school.
That's the end goal. There's a lot of work done in between getting the kids on the field, let alone having them ready to line up with the white tiger lid on. Corbett and the volunteer dads are busy teaching the kids every Thursday night the basics of the game so that someday they can slip on that Kirksville helmet.
Our main goal is to teach kids the basics about football, just fundamentals, a little bit about where to line up, how to line up, positional spots on the football field.
League plays for the next 5 Friday nights, and there will be an hour-long practice on Thursday night. The fee is only $10, and it's not too late to sign up if you're interested. Reporting in Kirksville, Ryan Ronan, KTVO Sports.